The evidence of the first batteries ever created was found by an archaeologist named Willem Koenig in 1938. Although the first real batteries were created by Alessandro Volta in 1798, Koenig discovered clay pots while digging in Kajut Rabu, which is near Iraq. When the jars were tested, scientists figured out that they had once held acidic liquids and were thought to be the first batteries.
The creation of batteries was one of the largest turning points in history. The world would be a totally different place without batteries. Simple household items would not exist, such as cell phones, TV remotes, and wristwatches. Alessandro Volta was born in Como, Italy in 1745. He was a professor of physics. Volta designed his first invention, the electrophorus, in 1774, a device that produced static electricity. As mentioned before, he also made the first batteries. They were made of zinc and copper discs stacked on top of each other, with pieces of cardboard soaked in brine in between them. It was called the voltaic pile and was used to create electrical current.
There are lots of uses for batteries, such as wall-mounted clocks, MP3 players, remote-controlled cars, regular cars, robots, self-moving vacuums, electric carving knives, electric toothbrushes, flashlights, wireless mice, clip-on microphones, digital cameras, hearing aids, Sony Walkmans, solar panels, and many more portable devices that require electricity. It is certainly hard to imagine a world without all of these things, which is precisely why batteries are so important.
The first battery was created in 1783 by Alessandro Volta. After Volta had created the battery, there weren't many uses right away, but then, almost 53 years later, John F. Daniell improved Volta's design in order to prevent corrosion. Then, another 32 years later, a battery was produced to be used in a flashlight, yet the flashlight was not created until 1898. Finally, after 113 years of limited options for the usage of batteries, the National Carbon Company, aka Energizer, created the first commercially usable battery. In 1898, Energizer also created the D-sized battery. Eveready, a company that will later join with Energizer, created many new innovations to the battery. They created batteries such as the alkaline battery and the nickel-cadmium battery, which is rechargeable. They also made various small-sized batteries for hearing aids and watches around that time. Battery companies are still doing very well today and are a big part of our economy.
There are a lot of different kinds of batteries. Each have different pros and cons, including nickel cadmium, lithium ion, carbon zinc, AA and AAA batteries, 9-volt, C batteries and D batteries, cylindric alkaline batteries, silver oxide miniature batteries, mercury batteries, lead acid batteries, and nickel metal hydride batteries. Nickel cadmium batteries are reasonably priced batteries. They were the first rechargeable battery to be sold in regular sizes. They are recommended to be used in household items and not to be stored in high and low temperatures because that will affect the performance.
Lithium-ion batteries are some of the most popular types of batteries today. They are used in laptops, cell phones, and iPods. They are also the most rechargeable battery around. They do have some problems, though, because although this is very rare, some of these batteries have been known to burst into flames. These batteries are generally much lighter than other types of batteries and are also known to hold their charge much longer. Lithium-ion batteries can handle up to hundreds of charging and discharging cycles, but if they do completely discharge, they are ruined.
Carbon zinc batteries are not rechargeable, which means with every use, the voltage drops a little bit until it is all used up. Once it is out of voltage, you have to throw them away. It won't withstand heat or cold very well and should be used in household items. They have the lowest capacity of the primary battery types, but it has storage life for up to 18 months.
AA is the most common size of battery, while AAA is a slimmer size of battery. 9-volt is a square type of battery with the positive and negative connectors on the same end. C is a fat battery with the positive and negative connectors on either end. D is a very fat battery with the positive and negative connectors on either end.
Cylindric alkaline batteries are batteries with a high energy capacity. They have better high and low temperature performance than most batteries and better long-term storage. As you can expect, the price for such a good battery is high, but worth it. These batteries are not recyclable and are safe to throw away.
Silver oxide batteries are dime-sized button cell batteries that are to be used in small devices such as hearing aids, watches, calculators, photoelectric exposure meters, instruments, and pagers. They have a very long storage life, but don't do well in high and low temperatures.
Mercury batteries are batteries that are used for products that require a high energy source in a small form. They're used in things such as hearing aids and wristwatches. Lead-acid batteries are rechargeable batteries that are excellent for short-term usage. They are to be used in camcorders, alarm systems, cellular telephones, and deer feeders. They are also the type of battery that car batteries are. They should not be completely discharged and should be charged immediately after use, or the life will be shortened a lot. When stored, these batteries should be recharged occasionally to prevent full discharge.
Nickel metal hydride batteries are batteries that don't have a very long storage life at all, but have a high energy storage. You should store them in medium to high temperatures because low temperatures affect their performance. They are to be used in music playing and recording devices, electric shavers, electric toothbrushes, and video cameras. Batteries were a very important invention. They have contributed to many advances in science. They helped contribute to solar panels, any vehicle that needs electricity, cell phones, laptop computers, spaceships, and many more popular and useful things. Without batteries, the world would be a whole different place, which is what makes batteries one of the biggest turning points in history.